Hey, I'm Mzansi and welcome to Farmers Inside Track episode 214. I'm your host, Dr. Livestock farmers, have you ever considered artificial insemination? Well, in this edition we're joined by Dr. Masindi Mphaphathi from the Agricultural Research Council, Ndumiso Gule, a consultant for Gule Agricultural Consulting, and Northwest cattle farmer, Ipeleng Kwadi-Seboni. They share some insights about this practice and more on how new farmers and communal farmers can benefit and save money.
Artificial insemination is a process whereby semen collected from the males or semen that was cryopreserved being deposited in the body of uterus of the female animal. So it means you can either use fresh semen or direct semen or warm semen. You can collect the semen now. You have the cows or the female sheep or goats next to the area of semen collection. You can easily transfer that semen to the recipients. Or you can purchase semen from the supplier. That semen will be on the frozen state. Then you defrost that semen and inseminate the cow when she's on heat or standing heat. So the difference between artificial insemination and natural cervix is during artificial insemination, you have to pass and penetrate the cervix and deposit the semen there. Whereas during natural mating, the bull will deposit the semen in the vagina of cow. Then the sperm have to find a way to penetrate the cervix and travel to the site of fertilization.
The AI or artificial insemination is hugely underused in the rural areas. I would say if you look at KZN, I'm more familiar with KZN and Eastern Cape. I would confidently say only about 3 to 5% of the people in these areas are doing artificial insemination. The challenge is knowledge first and the benefit that comes with AI or artificial insemination. We are still breaking ground with that. There are small different companies that do artificial insemination. These companies, including us, we battle in that in a rural setup. Animals, run with bulls all year round, and artificial insemination is easily practiced or successfully practiced when you've got a set breeding season, when you can camp your females and know that that set of females is not pregnant, and so on and so forth. Now, the challenge that we have in the rural areas is that animals are just spread all over. Now, when you come in and you want to do AI and you synchronize the animals, you run a risk of making them abort. So you first have to practice them, and all those that are not pregnant need to be put aside. They must not mix with the bulls, and they must be put on a better plane of nutrition. And as we know, for an animal to successfully take and fall pregnant, it's to be at least plane of nutrition for at least 6 weeks. That means the animal must be happy, getting enough feed, all the supplements, and in a good state. And then she will switch on and say, hey, I want to fall pregnant. So when you synchronize her, she'll respond much stronger and have higher chances of falling pregnant. That's the challenge, the fencing. But however, it does not stop us getting into these areas, because you do find individuals within the community that are able to fence their cattle. We, as Gule Agri Consulting, we started doing trainings last year, and people are grasping the concept and they see the benefit in the artificial insemination. So I feel that by the end of this year, the percentage of people that are doing artificial insemination in the rural areas and also in emerging farmers and like commercial farmers will increase, because as we all know, it gives us that better and quicker genetic progression. A bull gets sold for 300,000 or 500,000. I can't afford to go and buy that bull, but I can afford to put together 10,000 or 20,000 rands and go buy straws of that bull and then synchronize. And I can then have access to the genetics of that bull.
I'll be talking on experience that I have on daily basis with the farmers around the province. I personally use the bulls, but I can see that there are a lot of vibrant farmers in the province that are using the artificial insemination. The breeding season is more concentrated, which allow for more efficient labor management during the breeding season and ultimately during the resulting of calving season.
Thank you so much for joining us here on Farmers Inside Track. That is, of course, Dr. Masindi Mphaphathi from the Agricultural Research Council, Ndumiso Gule, a consultant for Gule Agricultural Consulting, and Northwest cattle farmer, Ipeleng Kwadi-Seboni. For more on this topic, visit For Mzansi's YouTube channel. Now, before I let you go, For Mzansi has kicked off the 4th annual AgriCareers roadshow in Limpopo, introducing thousands of high school learners to the wide range of study and career opportunities in the agricultural sector. In the village of Kgapane outside Tzaneen, you could see the learners' eyes sparkling as a new world opened, and they're eager to leap at the possibilities to succeed in this sector. Here's some learners sharing their experience.
I'm Marvin Ramkatra. I go through Mandela Balo Agricultural High School, and today's experience taught me a lot about how and many opportunities I have in agriculture. I'm starting to see how many opportunities open up if I just focus more on agriculture. What really motivated me is socializing and agricultural advertise.
My name is Kgapane. I'm from Ramphahlele, Limpopo, there around Liwahome, and then I'm schooling at the secondary school around Ramphahlele. It's located at Makurung, and then I'm in grade 12. Got some ideas on what I can do for my future and stuff. So I've learned a lot of things. Yeah. At first, I wanted to do teaching, so no, I've just got some idea. I can also study farming and do create my own farm.
I'm innocent, currently staying in Kgapane. So I'm interested in soil science because food comes from soil. So everything around the soil is based on soil. So if there wasn't soil, it would be right now. I learned a lot today. It was very fun. So I was able to ask different questions from different sources. For example, I know about pathologists, journalism, soil science, the universities, the UNIVEN.
My name is Mundipa Fiona. Came from school of Mandela Balo. I just want to know about agriculture more than everyone they know it. Just want to learn about farming, about how the soil. I don't know how to do it because I'm not doing the other thing about AMP, but I just want to know more the way they know it.
Now, for more on how to register your school to join this year's roadshow, visit www.agricareers.co.za. And that brings us to the end of this edition. From me, Dr. our producer Megan van der Vent, and the rest of the For Mzansi team, have an absolutely amazing week. Bye for now.
Life in South Africa can be a lot. Scroll through Twitter for a minute and tell me I'm wrong. Thank God for South Africans though, right? We're inspiring, and even on the bad days, we fight back with a smile. That's why I love For Mzansi so much. They're not ashamed to celebrate the ordinary unsung heroes who work every day to put food on our nation's tables. Go to foodformzansi.co.za and never miss an inspiring story.